Man, it's been a really weird day. Protein shake, first of all. It's banana and vanilla protein. Water and ice, just like blended. It's alright. I've never done ice before though. My tongue is kind of numb. What is what it is. We're back on protein shakes. Super duper exciting. But you know what? I had 2 months of awesome food. It's fine. I went to Lake Elkhorn with my sister and we did a loop. I did my workout, except for I got to go back and do my crunches and my plank a little bit later. I'm taking a break though. I'm fucking beat. I upped my weights, so that's pretty cool. And I was supposed to do this with no cards, but I started the dating website thing again. I feel like the instant gratification on those apps is real. People want you right the fuck now or not at all. And somebody asked me to engage in activities with them and I was like, no thank you. I thought that I was being polite. I thought that that was an okay thing to say. Just honest up front, no thank you. Blocked. I got blocked. But it's no loss on my end, you know what I mean? I'm not judging anybody for their activities. But I don't know. Asking my name first maybe. No. And I ran into a couple people on there from back in the day. Some from right when I first got here. A little chatting's fine, I don't mind chats. But as soon as people realize that I'm not trying to hook up tonight, done. So I actually had one really good conversation with the dude. That was we started talking yesterday or day before, and it went up till now. But then he's after I told him initially, I want to take everything kind of slow. I'm not trying to jump into anything fast. I want to take my time. I want to do what I want to do. Boundaries. But today, after 3 days of just talking, just chit-chat, he decided that if we couldn't set a date on the meeting up thing, then he wasn't interested, which is okay. I basically told him, I'm doing what I need to do. I'm going at my pace. And I understand if that's not for you. I'm not going to take it personally at all. Ooh, I should have put peanut butter in this. Afterthoughts. That would have been amazing. I would have thickened it up, too. Next time. ADHD. So, yeah. He was basically okay, well, if you need that amount of time or, however much time you need, then I'm probably going to lose interest. And I'm like, all right, bye. Have fun. No hard feelings. It really isn't a problem for me at all. But part of me, after that was said, was considering what my twin flame went through. And when he ghosted, instead of telling me that he needed to be gone, whether it was for the reasons I thought or not, or whether it was because he had things to take care of, or whatever the reason was, he just disappeared. And I think that I was supposed to take this opportunity to do it better, do it right, communicate effectively. And that didn't go well. People did not like hearing the truth. That I wasn't interested, that I didn't want to meet up right away, that I didn't want to jump into anything physical. That was a really big problem for everybody, and I think maybe one person handled it right. And they were understanding and didn't just block or say something rude. You know what I mean? So I think I handled my end of those equations okay. You know, I'm staying out of judgment. I'm not judging anybody for their actions or their needs. I'm simply focused on my own. But I don't think that I was supposed to get on those apps in order to find somebody. You know what I mean? Like, Spirit led me to go on them, but I don't think it was for finding a companion right now. You know what I mean? I think it was either social practice. Like, I'm working on small talk right now. I'm really terrible at small talk. I was talking to my sister about it when we were going around the lake. I can talk about in-depth things. If the energy's right, I can just talk naturally and comfortably, organically with that person for hours about anything. But if I feel like I have to force a conversation about things I don't care about, I'm useless. I can't even carry it. So I have been trying out small talk with these random guys that are messaging me. It doesn't matter what they look like or whether I think it would be an option or not. I'm not leading them on, but I'm just politely having a conversation. And if they start gearing the conversation towards either romance or sex or whatever, I'm like, oh, that's probably not the right, I'm probably not the right person for you. You know, I'm being totally upfront about it. But somehow it's still offending them, which is not a me problem. I'm doing it nicely. I'm still not supposed to use the cards. This is challenging. But if he had to tackle these kinds of problems, then it makes sense that I would have to tackle them too. The fact is, even if I am emotionally mature and intelligent, I've been out of the game so long, I don't really know what it's like to date anymore. 10 years, man. 10 years I haven't had a date. And like I had things going on, you know, I had people around that, you know, I interacted with on occasion. But those were like, we met, the energy happened, it was comfortable, and it went from there. I didn't have to have these kinds of conversations. I didn't need icebreakers. I didn't need to get to know somebody. I didn't need to rehash my synopsis 100,000 times for each different person. It's pretty good, actually. I feel like that's how it is with protein shakes. You know, like once you get down to the bottom of the first one, you're like, oh, it's not so bad. I can do this. Next time, peanut butter and maybe chocolate protein powder. We're going to try it. But I'm also switching over to... Oh, I might start using some of this stuff too. It's like some kind of greens powder that you can add into your shakes. That might not taste very good with the chocolate and the peanut butter. I might make a separate shake out of that. But that's supposed to be pretty good. And I'm going to do mostly chicken and rice now. So my carb options are going to be chicken, rice, and vegetables for the most part. I'm going to have to weigh out exactly how much. I think you can absorb like 30 grams of protein per meal. Like that's how much you can digest in a sitting. So I'm going to measure out the 30 grams of protein, and, you know, I'll have to account for whatever protein's in whatever else, you know, like I can't eat a shake and then eat chicken and rice. I have to wait, you know, an hour or two or something in between. And chicken and rice seems to be like the hit for all the bodybuilders. It's what they do. A lot of them I've seen like don't eat anything else. So I think it'll be okay with a multivitamin and maybe that green powder. But that's my plan. And honestly, I don't feel like I lost anything in this dating app experience. I didn't go in with any expectations, and I'm not disappointed because I wasn't expecting anything other than a lesson, which I think I learned. People are going to be sensitive and emotionally immature, even if I'm not. And I can't judge them for that. They're just at a different point in their lives. They have to meet people where they're at and understand that if that's not my situation, it's okay to walk away. It's fine to just move on. Thanks for watching.